Hey, everybody, welcome back from spring break. I hope you had at least something interesting going on in your lives, that you could relax a little bit and kind of get caught up with your sleep, like you're not doing that already. But like I said, I hope you had at least a little bit of relaxation, no homework, or chance to get caught up on whatever you were getting behind on. And I hope things have started to sort of settle down into some sort of routine for you as you, had a little bit of time to kind of get kind of used to life at home again, right? So hopefully you're thoroughly bored and ready to start second semester because that's kind of where we're at right now. It looks like we're in this here together for the long run. So we will be finishing our semester two in this sort of format. So, kind of starting off, I wanted to just kind of give everybody a welcome back and then just make a couple of mentions as we get started. And then I'll record some other videos here that have some specific information for each class. But number one, I just want to say welcome back. And most importantly, I hope everyone is safe, secure, and has, a good living situation, is got their physical health, isn't being totally driven nuts by all of their family and friends and whatever situations you've got at home right now. Because I know that's definitely the most important thing. So if anybody is having concerns that relate to health and safety, security, technology, whatever it is, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Second thing is, I want to make sure that y'all know that I'll be posting grades this week for first semester. So with grades for first semester, there's a couple of changes. I want to make sure that you understand these. First of all, I think for the most part, I won't be giving D's unless necessary. I'll probably give a pass as opposed to a D. Same thing with F's for first semester. I'll probably give a grade called NC, which stands for no credit. Because the circumstances are so crazy, I wanted to make sure that you knew that the school kind of had put some different grading options in there than we've had to use in the past. So please, if you have not already been into Aries, take a look at what your grade is in Aries right now. I'm pretty much done with a couple minor, individuals. Pretty much done with entering grades. So if your grade doesn't match what you think you should get for whatever reason, please contact me. Communication is super important. I realize that this whole coronavirus situation has just thrown everybody for a loop. So if there is a discrepancy between your letter grade that's in Aries and what you think you deserve, then stand up for yourself. Let me know. Please communicate. Send me an email, send me a text. Use Google Classroom. I don't really care, but find a way to talk with me, and we can make some arrangements. That doesn't mean like, hey, I just took a nap for 2 weeks and now I want an A. That's not how that goes. I'm not going to round you up from a 65 to a 90. But if there's a concern, please let me know. Similarly, I'll probably round up a little bit more. So if you've got an 89, I'll probably give you the A. Don't worry about it too much. But, if you've got an 85, I'm not rounding you up. So unless there's, like I said, extenuating circumstances. So please, if you think that there is something that's going on, please don't hesitate to advocate for yourself and let me know what's up, and we can talk anyway. Make sure we got fair grades for everybody based on these crazy situations. Moving forward, I want to make sure that you're kind of realizing that as we're setting up second semester here, kind of what my goals are and sort of how we'll sort of make arrangements for this. My most important goal is to balance two things. Number one, I want to try to balance your mental sanity and your emotional lives, and you guys all have different circumstances where you're at. So I want to balance that on the one hand, but on the other hand, I want to make sure that this class is worthwhile. I'm not going to make it a joke. I'm not going to make it a waste of your time. And that's a difficult line to balance. And it's not the same place for everybody where that line is. So my job is to try to make sure that you actually get a real chemistry class out of this, that when you're done with this, that if you don't ever have to take another chem class again, that you can kind of walk away going, hey, I learned something and it was crazy, but at least I got something out of it. Or if you do have to take another chemistry class, either Chem 2 for me, or if you go to college, that this isn't just a complete waste of your time. So that's my goal, is to balance those two things. So if at any point in time that balance is getting out of whack for you as an individual, please let me know. If your life circumstances change, if you get sick or your family gets sick, or someone loses their job, or anything like that happens, please communicate with me. Don't just drop off the face of the earth. There are things that I can do to help if you communicate. That is by far the most important thing. It's my job to teach you guys as human beings, okay? And I understand that we all have funky circumstances here. So please just keep talking. I care about you. I hate to say it, slackers, but I do. And if there's anything that I can do to help you guys manage the academic side and then the life side, please talk to me. And even if it comes out with something else that's going on in a different class, I can at least help advocate for you, or get you in touch with people that can advocate for you. Um, Going along with that, as far as grades are concerned, I'll probably set up areas a little bit differently. I will probably add another category that will include participation points. Like I said, I know a lot of people have some unusual circumstances where they can either do the work but they can't participate, or they can only participate but they can't do the work. So I'm going to try to kind of split that up a little bit, so that those of you that are coming to the webinars, or that if you're taking notes on videos, or if you're doing something else that shows me that you're present for the class somehow, that I can give you some points for that, so that even if you don't have a ton of time because you're taking care of siblings or you're working or you're doing whatever, that you can demonstrate some learning either by doing some work or by doing some, showing some evidence that you're participating in the class, intellectually speaking somehow. So don't be surprised if you see another category that's got some participation points in there. The other thing I want you to know is that I'll be adding some more lab type activities. Obviously we can't do real labs. I'm very hesitant to do at-home labs just for safety reasons, and then for equity reasons. A lot of people don't have access or resources to be able to use, their limited food supplies to go do some sort of a chemistry lab or whatever. So it'll probably include some lab simulations if I can find good virtual ones. It'll probably also include me posting video of data, like I'll go into school and run some data and then post up video of me either recording that data or whatever, and then have you do some analysis on it. Again, it's my purpose here is to give you guys an actual real chemistry class, not a joke, and so that you can actually get something valuable out of that. So this unit will probably have a little bit of both for both physics and chemistry. So don't be surprised when you start to see some of that. And then this first unit, just so you guys know, is only going to be a relatively short one. For chem, we're just doing a single standard. It'll be due on Thursday. For physics, we're actually going to do a twofer, so we'll have 2 units kind of blocked together. So we'll do a short one this week and then tack it on with a unit that comes next week as well. And I'll be posting units kind of like I did last term, where I'll post a new unit on Friday typically, and they'll be due on the following Thursday. And I'll come up with some sort of a schedule in terms of having face-to-face meetings a little bit, not pre-recorded, but actual face-to-face interaction meetings once or twice a week. And then probably on Thursdays, I'll do that virtual office hours on Google Classroom, so that you can ask questions on days that assignments are due. Trying to think if there's anything else for this overview. I think that's about it for right now. Again, I just want to make sure that that I'm here for you. We're all in this together. If there's anything that I can do to adjust the format of this class, adjust the presentation of it, provide more of something or less of something else, or if something's working or not working, please let me know. I'm actually, as an educator, very interested in how this experience is going for you. So I would really like to know what you find are the positives and the negatives of this whole crazy transition. What we can do, what we can take from this as a lesson learned and improve long term, and then what you definitely are like, nope, just get rid of that as soon as possible. So like I said, hang in there, everybody. We're doing okay. South Lake Tahoe, we're still a nice, safe place. Keep up that social distancing, man. This is when it's going to get hard. And you're going to see this in the news, coronavirus update freak out. People are going to start getting antsy, and they're going to start wanting to go outside. They're going to start wanting to let go of the social distancing. Now is the time to be patient. We need to stay away from each other at least through the end of April, because what's going to happen is, as the weather gets better, as people get bored, they get antsy, we all get this, cabin fever, we're done, and it seems like it's not so bad outside. People are going to start breaking the rules a little bit, and they're going to start hanging out closer together, and we're going to see kind of a secondary uptick in cases as people come to visit the area, as people get a little bit less careful and they're going to the store or whatever. We've kind of made it through this first wave, and we're doing pretty good up here. It's nice. But don't let your guard down. This is when we need to stay patient, stay strong. So hang in there, guys. Stay inside. Try not to be too bored. Enjoy your quality time with your pets and your hobbies. Try to get as much out of this as you can. Make sure to go outside and get some fresh air. It's finally getting nice out again. But don't get too close to others. Again, try to keep that social distancing up. Now is a really critical couple weeks here into April, maybe even into May a bit, when we're going to we still need to kind of be vigilant, especially here in Lake Tahoe, where a lot of people could come visit us and bring stuff. If you haven't heard, Truckee's having challenges with that, and they're not too far away from us. So anyway, stay strong, care for each other, love one another, give people, that you're around some hugs. I know it's hard to be inside these small spaces with people so close, and our lives have just literally taken this massive left turn. But once again, as I kind of keep saying, spread kindness, not corona, and stay healthy and stay communicating and stay tuned. And I'll post the next couple of videos for you. Have a good one, you guys.